Clare Demerse was the latest guest speaker at the St. Lawrence River Institute Science and Nature on Tap series. Let's take a look.
So I'm here to talk about clean energy. So we're talking about wind, solar, water, all of these renewable types of energy, and what a huge opportunity they are for Canada, right? How we have abundant resources in these areas. We've got the right kind of technology and ingenuity, and there's a huge growing global market for this stuff. And that's a lot of what I'm talking about, because the organization that I work for just released a report on the size of those global markets. We do this every year. They are huge, right? $1/3 trillion invested in clean power last year. And it's really fundamental for dealing with climate change. We're going to need a lot more of this stuff. Over 6 million people work globally in clean power, are employed by clean power. So, this is an industry where China, for example, put over $100 billion last year into clean energy. I mean, this is something where we've seen since 2012, every year, more money being invested in clean electricity than in electricity from fossil fuels like coal or natural gas. So this is something that's got some real economic momentum behind it. And one of the other things I'm going to be talking about tonight is the fact that despite the election of Donald Trump, a guy who is not into climate change, that momentum, we think, is now too strong to be stopped. So one of the things that I like to talk about, because I used to work on oil and gas environmental questions, and now I work on the solutions to climate change. So when I was working on oil and gas, you'd often hear Canada has the world's 3rd largest reserves of oil. Yeah, but we also have the world's 3rd most hydropower installed, right? Clean energy is just as much of an opportunity for this country. And it's one where in particular, right, these are technologies. And so they require engineers, they require, ingenuity and resourcefulness and innovation. And those are things that we've got a lot of in this country. So, we do see this as a real opportunity. Canada has right now one of the cleanest electricity grids in the world in terms of the percentage that comes from clean power. So that's something we can build on, because we know that as we deal with climate change and as other people deal with climate change around the world, they are going to need more and more clean electricity, not just to deal with the electricity sector itself, to switch out coal and natural gas, but also to use it for other things in the economy. So rather than driving cars with gasoline, we're going to be driving electric cars. We're going to be heating homes with clean electricity. So this is a really crucial piece of the puzzle if we want to deal with climate change. And that's why we see that demand globally is just likely to increase.